greatest thing I found is a lot of them people are dried up. And you ever light a fire with dried wood? It burns hot. I mean, I would rather have nice seasoned dry wood in a fire than I would wet wood. Because you can build one killer fire and get warm. And where we are today, in this hour that we're in, we've got a dried up valley. We've got a dried up nation. We've got a dried up world. God's moving in some places that we don't even understand where he's moving. Uganda, Kenya. I mean, we've got all kinds of requests to go and speak in these nations because God's moving there. It's time we make an opportunity for God's Spirit to move here in America. And it's going to happen. We just got to set ourselves on fire to where nothing else matters but the fire of God falling. And once it starts and ignites, it'll spread from church to church to church to church to church, because you can't contain the fire of God. It's going to lap up the sacrifice. It's going to lap up all the dried wood that's gathered together. It's going to lap up the stones. It's going to lap up the water that's around that. When the fire falls, there's not a church in the United States that will not be affected by the fire of God. It's where we are. But we got to be willing to pay that price. We got to be willing to pay that price. Because at this moment in time, if America doesn't change, if our nation doesn't redirect itself, it's hard to tell where we'll be in 5 years, 10 years. Where the church will be underground like it is in China. I mean, they're coming after churches. They're coming after your wallet. They're coming after everything that has any value at all in the kingdom. And we might as well give it up for God now before it gets taken from us by the government. So this is